welcome you to Nationals Park. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder, number 30, Michael.
And he'll step off and try again. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway in our nation's capital as the first pitch is looked at for ball one. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-1 home. Is strike two swinging. The 1-2.
Fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Pitch popped up. Defoe is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Second.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Past battles with Scherzer. He's got 3 base hits and 17 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. This is line to left. Adams is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. Wind up and the 0-1. Popped him up. Wieters is under it, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Washington, the shortstop.
First pitch on its way. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Bruce has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Howie Kendrick. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's 0 for 8. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Kendrick is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the 10th round during the 2002 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off.
And now for Washington, Bryce Harper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. High pop-up. Lobaton has got it, and the side is retired. Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Here's Todd Frazier now. Past battles with Scherzer. He's 0 for 8. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Adrian now. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And there's a swing and a miss as Adrian finds himself in an 0-2 hole now. No score here as we play inning number 2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the second. So next will be the 4 hole for the Nationals. Ryan Zimmerman. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. The 1-2. Popped him up. Frazier over to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Matt Adams now. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Hard hit to first. Gonzalez is up with it. And he is out on the tag. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. To try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Line to the right side. And he will get him at first on a fine spin and throw from short. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Taylor will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. First offering on its way. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. Past battles with Scherzer. He's 0 for 8. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So here's the Mets pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Harper. He gets there, and that's the second out. Ready for another chance? Michael Conforto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Dribbled to the right side, but that one rolls foul. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Lobaton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly. Striding in now for the Nats, Michael Taylor. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. 2 hits in 7 tries.
Michael Taylor.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Stepping up to the plate, Wilmer Depot, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Hit out towards second. Cabrera's up with it. 1 there. Back to Gonzalez, but it's a bit too late, and they'll settle for just the 1 out. The pitcher, Max Scherzer, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
He's safe.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another try at 2-2. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw.
Hey, you beat it up.
The batter number 7.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Doubt he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 home. A bouncer up the middle. Rosario's got it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. And the run will score as the Nats are off to a 1-0 lead. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. The 2-0. 3-0 now. Bryce Harper would be next. Now the 3-0 offering is taken, strike one.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Now the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 1-1. Grounded to the right. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Matt Adams would be next. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Now back.
From the stretch. This is taken outside for ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 3 runs already home here.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Cespedes is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a high pop-up. Zimmerman has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And there's 1 down now.
Center fielder, number 3.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Taylor. First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. He couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. Very high, 2-1. Grounded back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. And here now is Wilmer Defoe, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline, so if he puts a ground ball in play.
He's safe.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that's a fair ball. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Max Scherzer. And with a runner already in scoring position and one away, he is likely not to be bunting here. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he is in there. And he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. Leading off the inning, Todd Frazier, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
That's a ball.
1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
Hitter like this is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
On deck, there's Adrian Gonzalez. Frazier in front, 3 balls and a strike. Fouled off. Another full count pitch on its way. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
First baseman Adrian Gonzalez.
1 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now foul tip, but Wieters is able to put the squeeze on it, and they get the strikeout here.
The batter, number 1.
Next up for New York, Ahmed Rosario. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Trey Turner, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. This one's down to third. Frazier's up with it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Digging in and looking for more, Howie Kendrick singled home a run in his last time up. Pitch outside, the throw. Runner's on his way to third. Popped him up. Gonzalez is there. Makes the play, one away. Ready for another shot now. Bryce Harper, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy.
The 1-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one,
here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Yanked on the ground down the line. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Zimmerman rounds the bag. He's headed for third. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple. Ready once again, Matt Adams. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit out towards second. Cabrera's there. And he will get him at first on a fine spin and throw from... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Lobaton. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Missed with a slider.
wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Jose Lobaton becomes the first out of the inning. Juan Lagares will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Oh, he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
The 1-2 is taken for ball two. One out, nobody on. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Michael Conforto. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it, and the inning is over. Matt Harvey enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 33.
Riding in once again, Matt Wieters. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Just got a piece to the right side. That winds up foul. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Taylor. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Bases are empty, one man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. So 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Number 1.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Wilmer Defoe. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Hit back up the middle. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
The pitcher, number
Digging in
31.
once again, Max Scherzer. He's hit.
He's safe.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Defoe stands at second with 2 gone. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. High in the air into shallow left center. Adams is there, and he'll bring this one in. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Skied into straightaway right. Kendrick over to his left. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Jay Bruce now. No hits to this point.
James Bruce.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one just missed outside. The 2-0. It's a swinging bunt up the line. And there's one away. Ready once again, Howie Kendrick. He got under one and popped out his last time up. One out, nobody on. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Up with it, Lobaton. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. And now Bryce Harper. Career numbers against Matt Harvey. He's got 2 hits in 29 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. No balls and a strike to count. Harvey steps into his windup. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count.
And we'll have to leave it there. Ready for another chance? Todd Frazier. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Adrian Gonzalez is on deck. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
And it's 1-2. And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a foul tip held on to here at strike 1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ahmed Rosario goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Adams moves over, and that ends the inning. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Ryan Zimmerman, he doubled his last time through. Robert Gesellman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Weak chopper up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. So 1-1 home. High in the air down the right field line. Bruce has a read on it. 1 out. Here's Matt Adams now. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Popped him up. Lobaton moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and a strike to count to the switch hitting catcher, Matt Wieters. Here it comes on 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. The 1-2. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes. And stepping up now, Robert Gesellman, and he might actually get a chance to hit here. Jose Reyes is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Ready with the 0-2. shoots this one over to first. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Now to the plate, Michael Conforto. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to first. The second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Here's Yoenis Cespedes, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. He struck him out, and that's going to do it for the Metropolitans here this evening. And fellas, the outing turned in by